I'm a big fan of the TV show The Office, and that was made between 2005 and 2013. And when I was recently rewatching it, I noticed that one of the characters, her name is Angela. She's a petite blonde woman, and she has a habit of hitting men when she's angry with them. And I saw that in a new light when I rewatched it recently. Um, Throughout this series, nothing is ever made of Angela's violence toward men, but I think the plot would have probably treated the situation differently if the sexes were switched in situations like that. So it seems like we have some room for improvement when it comes to media depictions of women who punch, slap, kick, or throw drinks in the face of men when they're feeling upset. Would you agree with that?
Yes, and I'm glad to hear you notice it. I'm really frustrated by the amount of times we see that depicted, that woman hitting a man, and not only is it okay, it's like emboldened, it's applauded, it's laughed at. It shows up a lot in romantic comedies. And like Fool's Gold is a romantic comedy with oh, I'm forgetting her name, Goldie Hawn's daughter, Kate Hudson, and Matthew McConaughey. And I just watched it again, and she hauls off and hits him really hard, and it's just supposed to be okay. And um, it shows up in commercials. There was I wrote about it in my book. It was around the time I was writing the book. There was a commercial of a woman throwing a can of soda at a guy. And I mean, it's seen as so okay. It's part of a commercial. Like, this is supposed to sell their product. And it's even at the end of the movie Frozen. So the children's movie, the girl hauls off and hits the guy so hard that he falls off like a dock and into the water. Now he's done some bad things, so I'll give them that. But considering that children are watching this movie 200 times, and they're very impressionable, and so there's this whole thing about somehow that's okay. And if we're going to justify somebody hitting somebody else, I mean, that's exactly what's wrong in partner abuse, is the person in their mind, they're justifying doing this thing. In their mind, this is okay. And, until they would potentially learn something different. Like, so, I've seen this in women when, they'll come in and the couple will tell me a story about her hitting him. And I'll look at them both and say, that's not okay. And I've at times gotten this look from women like, no, it's okay. I get to do that. Yeah. And it's not okay. So we have to change that. And I think a great test is what you mentioned, is imagine the genders are reversed. Would it be seen as okay then? And if it wouldn't be okay for a guy to hit a woman in that way, like knock her down, then it's not okay for a woman to hit a guy like that.